project, we decided to wrap one scene from 3 plays we have discussed this semester: Macbeth, Hamlet, and As You Like It. We were inspired by Othello the Remix and intrigued by the effects rap had on the audience, the original text, and the tone of each play. Rap is an interesting medium to utilize in terms of presenting Shakespeare because it adds an element of musicality. Though we discussed in class that music can make a play seem more lighthearted or ridiculous, as in the final scene of Othello the Remix, we specifically picked more serious scenes from Macbeth and Hamlet to prove that rap can illustrate a scene without losing its melancholy or desperate tone. Despite the fact that the scenes we have chosen are serious, the rhyming and beat of the rap keeps them intense and adds an element of surprise. Each rapped verse builds on the last to heighten a scene's emotions and engage the audience.
No matter the scene, rapping is a great tool for getting the audience more involved in the action of a play. Catchy and rhythmic lyrics prove to reinforce Shakespeare's original text in a more accessible manner. However, it is the case with rap that in order to stick to rhymes and rhythm, certain elements of the original text can be lost. For example, some details may be skimmed over or made more simple, as you may notice in some of our raps. Although this is true, rap can in fact be beneficial even when it does stray from the text. Recrafting the text in rap form allows for flexibility in terms of obtaining a certain response from the audience. As seen in parts of Othello the Remix, such as the Puppet Master scene and the Death of Desdemona scene, these exaggerations allow the audience to be more fully engaged with Shakespeare's larger ideas and allow the actors and rappers to intensely illustrate the scene as well.
As a note, we were going to attempt to memorize the raps, but it ended up being too challenging because of the length of them, so we didn't want to lose quality for the sake of this project, and we're just going to read them. We hope you enjoy. We're going to begin with the scene from Macbeth. We chose Act 5, Scene 5, because it illustrates how Macbeth has changed. He doesn't even react to the death of his wife, and at the end even mentions how he wouldn't mind dying himself because of what his life has become.
Hang up our flags, our castle is strong. We could send them back where they belong. If our men hadn't revolted to fight for the other clan, yes, otherwise we could have faced them man to man. Here they come, yells the crowd, but I won't lose my poise. I know I can't be defeated. Hey, what's that noise?
Why, it's a woman crying. Aren't you haunted by the sound?
Ha! Crying and shrieking in the night can't astound me anymore. What does it feel like to have fear? I've almost forgotten with all these horrors so near. Now ghost stories bore me. Yelling can't floor me. Can't you see I've had my fill of horrors right before me? Hey, what was that cry for? Nobody has said.
Haven't you heard, my lord, the queen is dead?
The news would have come someday, so I can't feel sorrow. Someday, tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow. Tomorrow until the last syllable of recorded time. We move closer to death with every rhyme. Out, out, breathe candle, life's but a shadow or a play, where the actor struts and stresses about what he will say, but then his hour passes and his voice is cut out. Life is full of nothing except idiots who scream and shout.
My lord, I have news that I just can't spill. I saw something strange during my watch upon the hill.
Well, I hope at least the news you bring is good.
My lord, it moved, I swear. Burnham Wood, 3 miles from here. You can see it too. I'll endure your wrath if what I say isn't true.
If you're lying, I swear I'll hang you on the nearest tree. And if you're not, I'm screwed, so do the same to me. My confidence is sinking because I was told, fear not till Burnham move, now behold. This moving grove marches toward me like a herd of cattle. We can't run now, so go, prepare for battle. Blow wind, come ruin, I'll die wearing armor and looking tough. And I just don't care anymore, life is getting too rough. I'm growing tired of living in this world I live in. I wish the world were undone, let the chaos begin. So the next play we chose to do a scene from was Hamlet, and we're going to do a scene from, or a segment of a scene from Act 3, Scene 1. And we chose to wrap this scene because at a basic level it's Hamlet's famous soliloquy. And also this scene was crucial to our understanding of the importance of a placement of a soliloquy like we discussed in class.
To be or not to be, I just don't know. I'm lost and alone without a place to go. I've got a gun to my head, a blade to my wrist, just wondering and pondering, why should I exist? My uncle killed my dad, took my mom as his wife. Now I'm so tormented, I should just end my life. 'Cause with death comes sleep, and with sleep comes dreams. But who knows if death is all that it seems? Could these dreams be sweet or nightmares from hell? At this point in the world, we just can't tell. So should I take the risk, jump off the edge unknowing, or do I take the pain and just keep going? It's fear that keeps me here. It makes me a coward. But shh, here comes Ophelia, my beautiful flower.
Hamlet, I must return these gifts you once gave me. Your words lost their perfume and have turned rotten lately.
Are you honest? Are you fair? I loved you once before.
Well, yes, you made me believe that, that's for sure.
No, I didn't love you. How easily you're tricked. Create more sinners or get to a nunnery. Quick. We are all criminals, are all errant knaves, so get to a convent and learn to behave. If you must marry, don't marry someone wise. He'll know that you will cheat. He will see through all your lies. Oh, women and their makeup, their false innocence, their schemes. Send them all to nunneries and force them to be clean. Stop marriages, end them all. They're useless and, might I add, they drive men like me to be horribly mad.
Who is this man in front of me? He will force me to cry. Can this truly be Hamlet, that once noble guy? Oh, my heart breaks, and I'm not sure it will mend to have seen what he is now and what he was back then.
Let's prevent danger from happening. Send him away. Back to England he will go. What do you say?
That should work, but I still must wonder if this lost love is what caused his mind to go under. We spied on him in Ophelia, one he held dear. Let's have him speak with his mother. I'll see what I can hear.
Yes, Polonius, for madmen must be kept in sight, and maybe he'll speak to his mother of his recent plight. So, our last play that we're doing a scene from is As You Like It, and from this play we chose to do the epilogue, and we chose this because we both wrote our As You Like It essays on the importance of this soliloquy to the rest of the play and in terms of illuminating the underlying themes of ambiguous heterosexual and homosexual love.
It's not usually a gal's job to speak the epilogue, but same goes to have a dude say the prologue. Good wine doesn't need ivy, and a good play doesn't need an epilogue to say what it needs to say. Yet better wine is marked with ivy, and this play, too, is marked by an epilogue to prove its goodness is true. So why am I here? I have neither an epilogue nor reason to suggest this play was not a bore. Still, I'm not dressed like a beggar, so you won't catch me kneeling, but I'm here to speak to you all and call upon your feelings. First to my gals, in the name of your love for guys. Like as much of this play as is fit in your eyes. Men, in the name of your love for girls, who I know you can't hate. Check out your goofy smiles and your speeding heart rates. The play will act nicely as something to share if you please, and help you strike up a conversation with any girl with ease. If I'm a lady, I'd kiss all of you with nice beards, a hot face, and sweet minty breath that doesn't stink up this place. If I'm a lady or a man, you truly won't know, but my sex doesn't change my advice or the meaning of this show. I'm sure all of you with nice beards, sexy faces, and sweet breath will, when I dip and say goodnight, give me a nice round of applause. That'd be chill.
I'm so fancy.